All right, so for our final project, it is our final metaphor. It's kind of crazy to think that this semester is already done and to think about the things that we've learned about. And as I pondered what my metaphor is and how I want to go forward as a teacher, um, I've just been able to reflect on a lot of really great things that I've learned from the class. So this is my final metaphor. Um, so So sorry as I get this ready. Um, anyway, I have a little picture here just to show that this is what a teacher is. Obviously, you guys know what a teacher looks like. But as I've reflected on different parts of this semester, we've had a lot of reflective questions, and I just listed off a few here. So, how do I view those I teach? What is my role as a teacher? How do I best learn? What is worth teaching? What is the role of schools in society? And so, I wanted to kind of just give a few, just some feedback, some things that I've learned, principles, doctrine that I really have felt is beneficial, and then I'll introduce my final metaphor. Um, so ultimately, for one of these questions is how do I view those I teach? And I think the biggest thing is just being aware of your students, that these aren't just random kids, that they are over your, or that you have stewardship over them. And just be careful on how you act towards them. Be patient with them, engage them, know who they are. And I think that really goes a long way. Um, the second thing is, what is my role as a teacher? And so I just listed off about four ideas. That my job is to love the kids. My job isn't just to present facts and information, it's to really love and nurture and teach these kids that I'm going to be um, having in my classrooms. And then knowing them, loving them. And then also, I think having credibility, letting them know that you know what you're talking about. And then also be an example to them. Some kids don't come from the best home lives, and so it's really good for them to have an example of a role model in their life. And then my third question that I just wanted to reflect on is what is worth teaching? Of course, a given is your designated topic, but then also I think it's so important that we incorporate life skills and life lessons. And then something that really has struck me is as letting students know your opinion, but showing them that it's not doctrine, but that you can think and that you have your own ideas. Also, I threw in this little picture of me. I was actually a substitute teacher for a little while, so this was a picture of me in one of the elementary schools that I taught in. And anyway, I just thought I'd throw that in for, for fun. Um, but this is what I've come up with for my final metaphor. That teaching is more than presenting facts. It's helping another to become their best selves. And I loved this little picture that I have here is that teaching uh, is not for the income, it's for the outcome. And so there's so much more beyond just standing in a classroom and spitting off facts from classes that you were in college. It's helping your students to become someone, to become something, to value education, to value their personalities and opinions. And so, anyway, I have thoroughly enjoyed this class, and I've been so grateful to have learned these different things, and I'm excited to take this into my career.